I'll admit it, the idea of skipping lunch used to feel sacrilegious. Growing up, lunch was the sacred midpoint of my day, PB&Js at the cafeteria table, gossiping with friends, and that post-meal bliss, or sleepiness. Fast forward to adulthood, and lunch became a crutch. Whenever stress knocked at my door, I'd grab a bite, convincing myself food was the answer to all my woes. Sound familiar? But then, life threw me a curveball: intermittent fasting. A coworker swore by it, her energy levels higher than a kite and her waistline, well, enviable. Skeptical but curious, I tried skipping lunch. And girl, let me tell you, it flipped my script on health, energy, and what my body actually needs. Skipping a meal sounds counterproductive in a culture obsessed with 6 small meals a day. But our bodies weren't designed to graze like cattle. Evolutionarily, humans thrived on feast and famine cycles. Eating 3 square meals daily? That's a modern invention, and not necessarily a great one. When you skip lunch, your body taps into its glycogen reserves, the stored sugar from breakfast, and starts burning fat for energy. This state, called metabolic flexibility, feels like unlocking a secret energy stash. Instead of reaching for a post-lunch coffee to stave off that afternoon slump, I found myself laser-focused, like my brain had been supercharged. Energy boosts without the crash. Ever notice how a big lunch can make you want to curl up under your desk? That's your body diverting energy to digestion. Skipping lunch skips the slump. You'll be cruising on clean energy, not sluggishly crawling through 3 p.m. Better decision-making. Without the distraction of a meal break, I could tackle my to-do list with ninja-like efficiency. No food coma, fog. No internal debate about whether to get fries or a salad. Improved digestion. Giving your gut a break between meals allows it to reset, repair, and detox. Less bloating, less discomfort. Think of it as hitting the refresh button on your digestive system. The first few days were rough. My stomach growled like a soundtrack to my meetings, and I questioned all my life choices. But, and here's the magic, it passed. Hunger comes in waves, and once I rode out that initial discomfort, my body adapted. A glass of water, a tea, or just staying busy helped me coast through the noon hour. Here's the thing, hunger isn't an emergency. We often mistake habit for necessity. Learning the difference was like pulling back the curtain on a magician's trick. It's not as dire as we've been led to believe. Skipping lunch also made me confront my relationship with food. Turns out, I wasn't eating because I was hungry, I was eating because I was bored, stressed, or, let's face it, just procrastinating. Realizing that was like unlocking a new level of self-awareness. I don't skip lunch every day, balance is key, but now, I know I can. It's empowering, like breaking up with a clingy ex you thought you couldn't live without. Skipping lunch isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. If you're pregnant, managing blood sugar issues, or simply love your midday meal, you do you, boo. But if you're looking to shake up your routine, gain energy, and maybe even shed a few pounds, it's worth a shot. Start slow, maybe just 1 or 2 days a week. Keep your breakfast hearty and your dinner nutrient-packed. And always, always listen to your body. So, the next time someone side-eyes your decision to skip lunch, hit them with this: sometimes, less is more. Or, as my grandma would say, you've gotta let your belly miss you a little to appreciate the feast. Who knows? You might just find skipping lunch gives you a new lease on your health. And hey, it might save you a few bucks on takeout, too.